5 weeks she won last time, and in Group 2. Then the weight Theresa, she was third and also behind her. The finish, they come back on the last run. This time, or tonight, the better horse will finish in the race. And a longer distance, the new distance for both of them. I talked to the both jockeys if they can keep them like nice and handy, and one behind that, the weight Theresa, she likes to be sitting behind and keep her relaxed. I think that's the best way to finish the race.
If Divine Beach manages to settle, and that is a little bit of an if, the better she settled, the more confident we'd be, I assume.
Well, for her, it's a new trip for her. As I told you, have to give her a chance. I'm sure there is a finish going to be in front as going to lead. But Philly, you know, I think she's there. I'm the ninth.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
Start ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴല്ലേ കുട്ടികളാണ് Visitors in Dubai beach, second Dubai treasury. ട്രാക്കിൽ വന്നോട്ടാ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു.
The best turned out horse in the balance sheet, our feature race in meeting 13 of the Dubai Racing Carnival has been judged to be Capitana Bling. Well done to Graham Azad Alam, who is on 650 dirham, courtesy of Ali Esser, the CEO of PHI Advertising. And take a good look at this. You might be seeing the future of horse racing in just this. Children of Charlie Appleby, you might have heard of him. Anyway, best turned out, Azad Alam, who has scored 650 dirham for turning out Capitana Bling so wonderfully ahead of our feature, the balance sheet.
The trail over കുതിരയുടെ മുഖത്തത് അത് ഊരിയില്ലേ.
There is Blue Nazar, winning the regard for Charlie Appleby and Godolphin. This is a very, very different experience than the one she faced in early October last year at Yarmouth. For one thing, it was daytime. For another thing, she went straight for the lead and she was never headed. She made all of her own running. She was keen, she was green in front, but it didn't matter. She absolutely destroyed them. And bit by bit, you worked out they weren't coming back to her. Unlikely she's going to get that same scenario, but I'm not sure Connections will be absolutely chucking in the bit for her to get that scenario once again. I think she'll sit in behind, hopefully get a good break from her stubble. Hopefully she will be... I'm expecting a bit of freshness, but if she can just keep a lid on herself in the race itself, get into a good rhythm, she should be able to show these horses what she's about. On official ratings, she's bang in there. The likes of Dubai Beach has achieved more, of course, a Group 2 winner in her own right, a Cape Verde winner. But as Saeed bin Suroor said in our pre-race interview, he has question marks about the trip for both of his films, Dubai Treasure as well. And another horse looking to do the Cape Verde and Balanchine double. There have been plenty over the years, and a lot of them in the Godolphin Blue as well. Dubai Beach bidding to become the latest and give Saeed bin Suroor a 5th win in the race, dating all the way back to 2004, when Balanchine was first honoured with a race of her own at the Dubai Racing Carnival. One of the others, it seems like it's going to be tricky, but I think there is reason to be positive about a few of them. Ariabovka and our best turned out, Catalina Bling, Capitana Bling, they won themselves in the Cape Verde, and I'd be expecting a slightly more solid showing from both of them. Whether that means they're going to be involved in the finish is another matter, but hopefully we'll be able to have a back-up-to-scratch renewal of the Balanchine in the company of commentator Pat Comerford.
A couple more to come up here for this Balanchine, one of our features for the night, if not our feature for the night, the 850,000 euro Group 2 for the fillies and mares. As Ferry Glen comes up for Macau Barcelona to complete the line, and the 7 are ready at the 1800. Ready and racing in the Balanchine, and away fast outside was Dubai Treasure, kicking up with Capitana Bling. Riabovka heading up into a spot to sit in behind the leading division. Ferry Glen may spot the line very shortly here. Nazar, Blue Nazar I should say, is 3 wide and reefing and tearing against William Hewitt. Going to go a lot faster. In behind is Dubai Beach, who is actually striding out a lot better than last start. Mr. Change is now out to last position. Still in the lead now is Capitana Bling as they work down the back of the course here. 1,300 metres left to go in the field. A small field of that. Well, Buick's lost the fight here. He's having to head to the lead now and not to fight, letting Blue Nazar stride to the lead. Going up clear now by half a length to Capitana Bling. In behind them, Dubai Treasure now third. A length there to on the outside there was Ferry Glen from Riabovka. Dubai Beach and Miss of Change are second last and last. Inside the 800 they travel, they head down on the side of the course. And taking over the lead is Blue Nazar, clearly about half a length to, on the inside, Capitana Bling, who holds the inside advantage. A length and a half back to Dubai Treasure in third, Riabovka fourth, half a length to Dubai Beach, now getting going from the back, and last of all, Miss of Change as they wheel the blanket over them here at the Balanchine. And it's Blue Nazar, the leader, but how much camera. She's done a fair bit of work. Dubai Treasure then next. Dubai Beach still with 3 or 4 to pick up. It's Dubai Treasure, the leader, from Ferry Glen out wider, stretching the neck out here. Ferry Glen running on, leading the posters. Ferry Glen, and Ferry Glen will get Ferry Glen. Another one from His Highness Sheikh Hamdan. Half a length to Riabovka, Dubai Treasure, Dubai Beach. A get back to Miss of Change, Blue Nazar, the balloon popped, I should say.
Start.
The stroke did so much wrong in the run. Capitana Bling. Ferry Glen.
Screen repeat it.
Over 1,800 metres, and the further she gets, the further she will be better. Oh, what a starting point here for Ferry Glen. Simon Ed Crispin on the board, and a big congratulations to His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. Taking out the UAE Oaks, he now takes out the Balanchine. And Ferry Glen does it for them, 149.89. And those margins there will be tight, 3/4 by a half. At this point in time, we'll get those confirmed shortly. 3, 5, 2, and 1. Macau Barcelona has had so much success over the years in these colours, and and he notches up another group win in these famous silks.
Welcome back to the races, Ferry Glen. Last seen,
repeat the screen.
Almost a staying trip. When we saw her in the UK, she hadn't run over anything comparable to this distance since she was a very early 3-year-old. It was the 9th of January a couple of years ago, breaking a maiden. In the UK, but ever since then she's been campaigning over middle distance and staying trips. I thought this was a pipe opener, if I'm honest. I thought this was fitness-wise and maybe better to come once she was up in trip, but not a bit of it. She showed great guts and determination. I think she would appreciate a return to further, but if you can show the versatility to take a 850,000 dirham feature on the route, then good on you. Real Vodka's run a screamer, much better than in the Cape Verde last time. Andrew Slattery steering her home to second. Dubai Treasure, to her credit, she keeps surprising everyone in terms of how long she's sticking in races over distances where you think she's going to peter out at some stage, and while she has to some extent, that's a really credible run. If you were with Blue Nazar, you knew your fate after almost a furlong, 2 furlongs. She was so keen, so fresh. She was doing it all wrong wide with that car. William Buick didn't really have any choice but to head forward and hope there'd be a little bit left in the locker. There was none. Dubai Beach actually settled a bit more admirably than she had done in the Cape Verde when winning. She hasn't been able to pick them up though, and maybe this trip has just stretched her. Hasn't stretched Ferry Glen. Don't think it's stretched her one bit. If anything, this will be sharp enough for her. But she's an 1800-meter feature winner with the promise of even better to come.
First കിട്ടിയത് ലേഡി ഏരിയ.
Numbers in the spelling sheet: 3521. Ferry Glen, your winner, 149.89, 3/4 by a half. 3521, race 6.
A big race double for Ira, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. Welcome into the winners' enclosure, Ferry Glen under the Carnival.
ഫസ്റ്റ് കിട്ടിയത് ഫോട്ടോ എടുക്കുന്നു. എന്തൊരു വലുതാണ്. ഇട്ടേക്കണത് മറ്റേ എന്തിട്ട് വണ്ടികളത്.
This was a lesson in pigeonholing horses at your peril, and more versatile than we give them credit for. And despite the fact, Mikhail, that she was last in winning action over 2,600 metres at Lincoln back in the UK, the drop in trip no issue.
നിർത്താട്ടാ.
No, exactly. There was a question mark before on.
Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.
And she's been able to press the pace.